Hello everyone, this is Pilpoh. Welcome back to Stoneblock 4. Now, in today's episode, we're going to probably crack on. I want to complete this today if I can. So we're going to try and get some Prometheium if we're allowed. Also, Prometheium, you do not have a replication value. Fair enough. Fair enough. Otherwise, that would be a bit overkill, wouldn't it? Fine. Okay. Wait a minute. I just saw something that I did not expect. These things require empowered. Fair enough. We're going to have to automate the empowerer today. That's not a bad idea. I actually quite like that idea. Let's do that. We could probably set it up very similar to this. I like that. Okay, let's do the empowerer on this side. Yeah, let's do it on this side. Why not? Okay, so whereabouts are you? So you come over 1, 2, and then you go there. Okay, so you come over 1, 2, so about there. Is that right? Yeah, okay. So that's where we're going to put our pattern provider. Pattern provider. I know we've got one upstairs already. In fact, do we just need a regular pattern provider? Probably. Let's do that. There you go. Cable. Use the white cables. I like to make things look neater like this, right? And then what do we do from here? We need to get some cable. So in fact, what we could do is we can get the exact amount of cable. How much is here? For do this 21, and then it's -8, right? Is that -8? No, -4, 8. Yeah, -8. Okay, so we could do that. Let's do 21 -8, so we don't have to do any thinking. So we need 13 inventory cable. Fair enough. Sweet. Right. Does this go all the way back? No, this is where we're going to put the super factory manager. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. And then in the middle here, we go out 3 on this way. We go 3 this way as well. And that's how we get to 13. Nice. Right, let's make a new super factory manager. Why does it not come up? Super factory manager. Is it just called? It's called a factory manager, isn't it? Classic. Okay, and then we also need to make a programming disk. Probably automate that bit as well. This one right here, that is going to be in the world engine. Fingers crossed it will just be okay and give it to us. Oh, you bum. Oh, I made it. Nice. As soon as I went there, it was like, okay, now I'm finished. So we can stick that one in. I'm going to nick the draconic code that we've got right here, and we're just going to edit it slightly. So copy that one, Control A to select all of it, and then Control C to copy all of it. Edit, paste, call this one, instead of fusion crafting, AA crafting, because it's going to be actually additions, right? Done. Be very similar to the actually additions one at least. And I am going to put the chest for this. How do we want to do this? Yeah, we could do that. Chest. I'm going to put chests on either side. I don't know how Super Factory Manager deals with double chests, actually. Maybe we won't do that. I don't want to... It's been really weird recently, Super Factory Manager, for me. So I don't want to, like, risk it. So for now, I might get a little bit more cable. And we'll just put a cable on each side. We'll put power in one side, even though it looks like power is being a pain right now with Super Factory Manager. I don't know. Anyway, so we put power on one side. We'll put a chest on the other. Right, now we've got all these things. What I can do is I can stick these ones in the corners like that, and then put this one in the middle. And all we should have to do is use our label gun. And what I'll do is I will take it from there. Core is going to be in the middle. What are we doing? Interface is going to be right there. We've got injector, which is these 4. Cube, which is this one, and chest, which is that one. And it should work the exact same when we program stuff into this, right? So let's get rid of all of the stuff up here. We need to get, if we have a look at Prometheium, let's bookmark a few bits as well. So we need to bookmark that. We need to make an atomic forge, which is fine. We could do that. This one needs the empowered redstonia crystals, which is absolutely fine. We could do this one from the particle accelerator, but I don't think we need to do that just yet. I will avoid it as much as I can. Not what I wanted right there. That is what I wanted. Now, this does mean that we're going to have to do this one as well, which is fine. We could do the redstonia crystals as well, which is the atomic reconstructor. But for now, if I put this one in here, we need to automate nether brick, or we need to get some nether brick and stick it in there. I might get the dyes as well. And yeah, and brick. Nether brick and brick. Okay. Brick. So we've got some, but we might as well go put them in the replicator. All right, I'm going to try doing it here. We've got our atomic reconstructor on pulse mode. That's not to where we need to do it. All right, we need to find a good place to put this. I might just cable out a little bit. We've got our cables right here. Right, let's go 1, 2, 3. Kind of need to go up 1, don't we? Maybe 2? Yeah, okay. Let's go here. And then I can put a modular. To be fair, it doesn't need to be there, does it? We just need this to put ingredients into stuff. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're going to make a dropper module. Easy enough right there. So you need to actually, yeah, I'll tell you what. Instead of being there, I could literally put you... So flat mode, we could put you there and then put a chest on you. How's that look? And then all the stuff that we want to feed into the atomic reconstructor, we can put... I don't know. Let's put it here, I guess. Or here. Yeah, there you go. And then we need a pressure plate. I always forget which one to use. Is it just the stone one? It's probably just to use the stone one, right? The stone one, if I drop stuff on there, is not going to work. Okay. Right, we'll use the... Okay, we'll use one of these. Because if I do that and then I drop something on there, it will shoot it. Perfect. Good stuff. Right. So from here, all I need to do is... Wow, I'm going to put some power on this. Pop that one there. And then... Dropper, we're going to tell you... It doesn't have the thing where you press C on it anymore. When it's in there. If I do that and press C, it doesn't work anymore. It used to show you exactly what was... You know, the menu as if you'd right-clicked it. I don't know if it's just doesn't work with some of them. Puller. So I'm going to grab one of these. When it prints one for me, that is. There you go. Thank you. So you are pulling from there. And this literally just pulls from there and then drops it straight down. And then all we need to do is have a pickup thing. So item advanced item collector. What the heck is these things? Okay, weird. Right, let's get the one we know because I like this one. I mean, we could use just dire things. You know what? I'm going to use the just dire things one for now because I can stick it on this. Stick it there for one thing. And also I can tell it where to go. So if I were to go up. Perfect. And then we just tell it come in this direction. and go back 2. Nope, wrong way. There you go. So it'll drop it in there. And what we can do, trap. No, not trapdoors, because otherwise they'll open and close with the pressure plate. Panels. Right, I'm using wallboards right here. Easy enough. That's how you make them right there. You make the frame panels and then, yeah, there you go. So with that, I can put some glass in there. Just a quickie piece of glass on each side. There you go. That looks pretty neat right there. I am going to turn off the render area. Nice. So now, whatever we send into here will get dropped, and then the atomic reconstructor will shoot it. So let's get a piece of redstone. Ah, yeah, we need a demagnetizer as well. I'm going to make the advanced version purely because we can have a bit more control. Nice. Okay. Right, let's try that again. If I put a piece of redstone in there. Gets dropped and then picked up right over there. Now that's a point. We need to put a filter in here as well. So we need to like deny list anything that we put in here. Okay, that's fine. We could do that. Right, I think I've got all of the patterns we need, and it is exactly 9. I might be wrong. There might be a few others that we need. I'm doing the block versions of stuff because, I don't know, why not? So we want to tell it to not pick up all of these items right here. So it is on a deny list right now, meaning that it will deny picking up any of those things. And then we need the block of quartz and we need the chiseled block of quartz. Now, I need to tell it how to make the chiseled block of quartz, I think. I don't need to, but I feel like we should. There we go. And you know the best way to do it? Done. There you go. That's what we needed to do. Nice. Should we give this a little bash? Should we give it a shot? See if it works? I also need to program in how to make the blocks. No, like undo the blocks, if you know what I mean, to get the empowered stuff later on. But anyway, let's try and do powered like that. Because what it will do is it will go off to craft. It will make one of those. There you go. And that one. And it popped it all in. And it seems to be working. Love it. I don't know what to do about getting that out, though. Although, when it's finished, it might go back into the interface, or what we've called the interface. Now, you guys might have run out of power. No, you're doing all right on power. Oh, good. Okay. Are you going to get pulled out of there? No. Okay. I don't know why it didn't get pulled out and put in here then, but the crafting is locked. So whatevs. We'll do that. Might need a modular router to pull out of that and put into the pattern provider, because I'm not sure this thing will handle it. Yeah. Also, we've got obviously the reference to the large chaos fragment, but that doesn't matter. We're all good. Seems to work. Why do we need to do that again? Oh, yeah, because the overcharged crystals, they required the empowered right there. Cool. Okay, well, that's that bit done. We could probably make the overcharged crystals now. I think if we were to program them in. A lot of these actually need programming in as well. So maybe this might be a good time for us to get the assembler matrix up and running. And we don't have to use these anymore. Right, we do need to make these paintballs right here. And to do that, we need the matter balls. So I am going to make a quickie recipe. 32 buckets of water, because I think it's 8. So if I now say matter ball. There you go. Creates a matter ball from there, because it puts 32 buckets of water in this. Each bucket of water is 8 when it comes to the stored energy right here. Has that worked? Yep. Nice. Get those back like that. Sweet. Right. So now I can tell it how to make these ones. I don't know if we need to do that. We could probably just make one and then stick it in the replicator. That's not where I want to put you. I want to put you up here. There you go. Now can we make the stuff from here? Hopefully we can. All right. I'm using my own video for this. So it's... if we do matrix... There we go. So I think it looks like it's 68 of these. I'll go off and make us those. And then 60 of the blue ones. Oh, we're out of blue apparently. Okay, we need just get those ones in. Why not? So it was 60 of the blue ones. 60. 60 of, I want to say the purple ones as well, which we might run out of purple. Fine, we could do that. Thank you. 5 of these ones. That's 4 for me to do that. 5, thank you. And then it is 2 stacks and 22 of this. So let's do 128 of this, and then we'll do 22 of the glass. That makes sense? Not what I meant to do. This one. No, this one. Thank you. 22. Okay, I cleared out a big area right here. I'm still working on some of it, but assembly matrix. Got a bunch of stuff coming in right here, which is pretty good. Right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to set up the frame. Now, I built, well, I hollowed out 7x7 area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. 4, 5, 6, and then that one's 7. So that's what we need to do. Just 7x7. And there it is. That is the frame. That's the frame we wanted. I kind of want to put the glass on the bottom here. So that's going to be the plan. We're going to put it on the bottom. Now, best way to do this, I have always found, is we're going to use a... There you go. That was not too bad, was it? And then I've got to put that one there. And then that one there. And then we've got 4 left over. I'm going to put those in the corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the rest of these should fit nicely in here. Unless I miscalculated. Obviously, we'll take out the glass. Because we need to put the stuff on the inside. Why have we got 1 extra? Don't know. Maybe I miscalculated, but it's all good. I think we had 1 extra of the assembly matrix. Because you get leftovers when you make these things. Anyway, what I'm going to do... Where's our thing? There it is. Start for traveling. There we go. Right, I am going to put on this side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to do 12 right there, and then we're just going to build it down like that. And then put this one there. There you go. Move that one over as well. And done. Perfect. Right, just got to wait for these assembly matrix cores to come in now. And then that'll be a full-fledged thing right there. Right, let's use a blue cable as well. And I'll just connect that up like that. Obviously, it's not connected right now because it's not completely, like, finished. But as soon as it's finished, which we're getting there right now, we should be completed. And we don't have to even think about crafting storage anymore. Not that we... I mean, we kind of do because, like, half the stuff in this is... half of it is replicatable anyway, so that is the plan. And just like that, it's online. You got the little blue and everything, and there's our assembly matrix. That wasn't too bad, was it? No, I like that. Right, what I'll do is we can actually rip these apart now. Probably don't need the paintballs anymore because we got the max size. We probably don't need any of these recipes either. Okay, yeah, if we don't need the recipes. Wait, do we, energy. You've got matter values. All right, I'll tell you what. I'm going to make one of the 256 of the ME storage cell thing. It's doing like half the crafts already via the replication. I'm going to put the 256 in the replicator, and then we can get rid of like all of these right here. A few of these we do need, like the flux assessor and the induction card. They're needed like this. Probably don't need any more reactors as well. So I'm just going to do a bit of a tidy up of all of our recipes then, I guess, today. Right, I've narrowed down all of these. So I've got rid of this one and this one. Don't need these two anymore. You were never even connected up, were you? But you are connected up. So that's an important one to keep. Okay. What do you mean? Did I not have that before? Okay, whatevs. Fine. I need to connect these up somehow. I'll just use a cable at the back, I think. But yeah, these are all of the ingredients that we need. I'm just going to chuck these ones away. These are all the ones that we still need, is what I'm trying to say. And what we can do is grab... Okay. Need one more space. I'm going to grab these. And all we do... Shift click them in like so. There we go. And I'll grab that last one. You're connected via this, aren't you? Damn it. All right. I'll just use a cable at the back, I think. Use some actual smart cable, because why not? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Right. I think that means that everything's still there. Lava. Yeah, we still got our lava. Perfect. Right. Well, with that, I should be able to tidy this up one more time, and that'll be it completely tidy forever. I need to go put this one back as well, don't I? Done. Now, they are in here. They just get put in a random one. So where is it? They got put in this one by the looks of it. Yeah. So there it is. You can search for the exact, like, one of the, I think it's the blue ones that hold the... I don't want to break it. Yeah, it's the blue ones that hold the actual patterns themselves. This just gives me a ridiculous amount of pattern storage right here. So, and it is the exact same. That right there is the exact same as setting up, you know, the molecular assembler and a pattern provider. Exactly what that thing does. The 5 in the middle, the red one in the middle there, they're the speed upgrades. So they're the acceleration cards. I think the purple ones are... I don't remember, actually, but I know one of these two, the purple or the blue, is the actual storage themselves. Maybe it's the amount of... Yeah, that's it. The purple ones, I think, are the amount of molecular assemblers that you have around it. I can't remember now. Anyway, there you go. That was a big upgrade, actually. That's a very big upgrade for us. Right, just like that. Tidied up. Lovely. Lovely right there. So, we need to get into making some Prometheium today, don't we? So, we actually need to crack on with making this. So, that means that we need to make the atomic forge, which doesn't look that bad. I think we've got everything for this already. Do we not have this one already set up? I thought we did it in the pulverizer. Am I wrong? Oh, we might already have some. That's why it's not highlighting right there. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right, well, we'll make the atomic forge. Now, the atomic forge actually needs the Endrick lasers. So, the Endrick lasers that we've got right here. Hello, mate. Why are you looking at me? Why are you not looking over there? Okay, you're still working. Interesting. Apparently, these guys as well, they cause the amethyst clusters to grow, so you don't really need the growth accelerators. I didn't know that at the time, so my bad. But yeah, that should be everything we need to make the atomic forge. There it is. Nice. And then we need the... How many of the machine cores do we need? We did get a couple of these, to be fair. The ultra machine cores. I'm just going to make... Are these the basic machine cores? Are they going to work? I'm going to make a stack of these. I know we don't need a stack, but I'm going to make one anyway. I'm going to pop it there. And there we go. Oh, it looks so good. Honestly, how the heck did they get it to look so beefy right there? Kind of need this one to be, instead of blue, we could turn this... also, that's not really where we want to put it, is it? We'll put it on the other side and put it over here. Kind of want this one, instead of being red then, to be orange, because it just makes sense to be orange because of the Oritech that we've got. Oritech is very orange. Reminds me of Satisfactory. If any of you have played that. Such a good game. So we do have a recipe for the lasers. I'm going to make 9 lasers. Tell it to go off and make me 9 of those, please. And the lasers basically focus on this thing and make this thing work. And what we could do... Pattern provider. I'm going to use this one right here. I'm going to cable over to this. I might just do it above ground, because why not? Oh, actually, I've got a plan. I've got a plan, which I might do for the rest of these, actually. Thinking about it. I might have to change a few of these, though. Well, this one, at least, we could do. I am going to put this one in the ground. And remember when we... I'll do that right there. I did say that I liked using facades. But I like using, like these ones right here are the brown stained glass facade. So instead of being brown stained glass, I'm going to make green stained glass. So if I make green stained glass, and then what have we got over here? We've got a white stained, and this one's going to be red stained, right? Nice. Right. I'm going to break this one. Put those down like that. It's just a little neater, in my opinion. I'm not going to do anything with the white one right now because reasons. I think it looks quite cool. I like that. Right. Sorry. Let's crack on with this. So this pattern provider should put into here, and then we need those lasers, don't we? And we also need the cores, machine cores, these ones. And I'm going to hang these ones from the ceiling because that's how they kind of work. Although, I am going to use some cable to do this as well. Because, reasons again. So, stick that one there. Yeah, we could do it this way. Why not? I'm putting 9 up here. So, that means that we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Make sense? These ones will go on here. They look very dormant to begin with. I don't think we need this many, by the way. I'm just doing it because overkill is our friend right now. So, yeah, we could do that. I'll right click on all of these. And then we should have the target designator, which is in our backpack somewhere, right? There it is. So this one. Or do we do this one first? I don't remember how you link it. Can you not let me up? There we go. Right. So that one position stored. Saved to machine. There we go. So I'm going to tell all of these. Please put all of your laserings into the machine, please. Thank you. There you go. It's a beast of a machine, if you look at it. Let's get ourselves a flux point. We put a flux point at the back, couldn't we? Yeah, over here. There you go. That should all get powered. Power is going up. Done. Nice one. Right, so if we want to make this thing right here. Why did I need this thing? I don't remember. Oh, because you need it for this. All right, so the Heisenberg compensate. Yes. This thing needs either the unholy intelligence, which you can use strange matter for with the dubious container. We've already got the dubious container auto-crafted. However, we could do the super AI chip, which is slightly different. And we could genuinely do that, I think. That's probably going to be a plan. Carbon fiber strands. Yeah, we could do that one. Yeah, we could do that one right there. And then we could do that one with those two. Yeah. And then we want to do that right there. Okay, cool. So super AI needs that one. You also need a recipe for that one. And then that one as well, is it? I always did the other one. I always did the other way for this one, using the unholy intelligence. Although, I don't mind using the super AI chip. I have no idea which one's quicker. I should say as well that I've already got this auto-crafted. You can do that in the alloy smelter. It's just platinum and netherite. And we've got a platinum chicken and we got netherite chicken as well. I always want to say B, even though I know it's not B, it's chicken in this pack. There we go. Right. Can we now... Oh, did I even put the Heisenberg compensate recipe in? I don't think I did I? Nope. Okay. Compensate. Or do we just want to go straight for a Prometheium? No, we'll go for the compensate first. Go on. Why not? Are you going to send stuff to here? Oh, we also need to pull out of this. That is a point. How do we get out of this? We can use an import bus on the bottom. I'm pretty sure you can just import from any side. Let's grab myself another red cable and we'll go underneath. We can go right there. So I can pop that one there. I think that there. Now, I'm going to take some acceleration cards and put them in there because I want it to be as quick as it can be, right? There you go. Heisenberg compensate. Not bad. There we are. Right. Should we try and make a couple of those? Compensate. Literally a couple. And then we can see everything as it goes. There you go. Whoa, it's quick in it. Even with the acceleration cards, it's not very quick, that bit there. There we go. It was making other bits for that. And then this is going to come in, make the AI chip. Interesting. I might have to tell this. Ooh, that is a point. We could put this and have a logistical transport pipe. And do this one instead. And then have this locked crafting. To be fair, it looked like it worked perfectly. I don't want it putting stuff in, which... You know, I don't want it clogging this up, basically. I don't think it will clog. Hopefully it's clever enough to be like, nope, we're all good. Yeah, anyway. Prometheium, I think that's the next one on the list. I already made the overcharge, didn't we? Because that's all we needed right there. I already had this one, which again, to get this energite ingot is the same. You just do it in the alloy smelter. So I've already done that. So Prometheium, let's just program that bad boy in. Might be able to just... That was a lot easier than I thought. Might be able to just Prometheium craft it up. It's actually doing the thing. That's awesome. I love that. I love that it just went off and started making it. We still got that issue, don't we? So modular router. Unless it's going to pull out of here and put into the interface. You might still have the issue. I don't know if it's going to allow... Is it allowed to pull out of there? No, it doesn't look like it. What about if I use a modular router in the wall right here? Puller. Sender. This is my bread and butter, by the way. This is what I love doing with Minecraft, is automating stuff. And then setting the recipe and being like, yeah, just go do it. So that one is allowed to pull out of there. So all we do is we do that. Hopefully, let's say we want to do redstonia. I'll do a redstonia. Is it not called that? Redstone crystal? No. There you go. That thing over there is creating stuff for us. Restonia. Nah, there we go. So let's say I want to do one of these. If I put this in here, it's not going to get pulled out by the modular router. Okay, that's good to know. That's really useful. It only pulls out the, like, finished crafts. Also, I think that's Prometheium right there. Making Prometheium. Quest complete. Now, can we make this thing? I think we can. Empowered void crystal. Okay, we can make that. Void crystal. Ah, we need to make the empowered version of this, don't we? We need to set the recipe for that. Empower. We could do that one right there. And empowered. There we go. That'll go off, and then we'll just break it down ourselves. Are we going to need to do this multiple times? Resonant Void is what this one's called. Ooh, we need Void Flame Fuel. Okay. Enderium, which is fine. Sky Osmium we haven't got yet. Okay, let me get rid of all the stuff we don't need. We need to make this. Oh, isn't this the thing for the dimensional lists, or whatever they're called? The ones that use the brush. Yeah, there you go. Dimensional list. Knew it. Okay, so we need that one. We've got the Abyssal Egg from last episode. We just finished Prometheium. Already got that one. So it's just these three that we need. And we've got this one already. So Void Flame, that comes from Unrefined. Right, we'll have to automate this next episode, I think. This one shouldn't be that bad, actually, looking at it. I might just automate that real quick right now, because quite easy by the looks of it. In fact, yeah, it doesn't have any... It doesn't have a replicator recipe, but I can put this one in here. I don't know what's better, to use the reaction chamber for this or make a smaller version. And then this one, I'm pretty sure we can do this. Oh, I don't, yeah, we're going to have to manually make those. Okay, we'll do that one next episode, I think. Anyway, for now, I am going to call it there. We did quite a bit in today's episode, I'd say. I'm still reeling a little bit from being in the water and fighting that Leviathan. It's flipping creepy. I hate darkness. Like, I'm kind of scared of the dark, I found out. But anyway, let's call it there for today's episode. Next episode, we'll probably finish this one off. And then we'll move on to maybe completing the Twilight or going into the Deep Dark. So yeah. Thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.